let's film a video. Dun-dun-dun. Hey everybody, it's Lush Joan, and today I'm going to be talking about how Camp Nano July 2021 went for me, as well as talking about my August goals. So before I can get into what I actually did for camp, let's talk about what my original goal was. My original goal for camp this year was to essentially just write as much as I could of draft 2 of Project A. And for me, that basically just meant trying to write something every day. And for a while, I was doing really good on that. But as the month went on, I realized I wasn't even gonna come close to finishing this draft, just because of how complex it is and how much rearranging I had to do. So my revised goal was to hit the midpoint, which is not in the middle of the book right now. That's a struggle. So what did I actually end up doing for camp? That's the real question here. What did I actually end up doing in camp in July for the month of July? In regards to trying to write something every day, I think there were only 5 days where I didn't get any drafting done. 3 of those days I was working on outlining a new secret project, and the other day I was just way too exhausted and tired to write anything, and I didn't want to force myself to do something that I was not in the right mental space to do. So I'm gonna call that like a semi-win for me. Basically, I wrote on the days where I could, and on the days where I couldn't, I tried to do something writing related, or I just let myself have a free day, which is absolutely okay. In terms of word count goal, I was able to hit 56,291 words for draft 2 of Project A, which in a month, that's insane. That's crazy. That's an insane amount of words. I'm super proud of that. Even though I just hit the midpoint, like at 54,000 words, and there's only 20,000 left to go in this book, I'm just gonna call that a win because I wrote as much as I could, and that is a lot of words. That is a lot of words. But before I get into my August goals, I just want to congratulate anyone who got any work done in this past month, whether you wrote 1 word, 100 words, 1,000 words, 50,000 words, 100,000 words, whatever you guys got done this month is amazing, because that is words and progress that you did not have before. And speaking of progress, even though camp is done, that doesn't mean this project is done. Project A still has about 20,000 words left I need to rewrite, and then there's a lot of editing that has to happen for that project. But I'm gonna hold off on the editing because I have spent, it'll probably be like a month and a week on this project, or a month and a half, and that's a lot of time to focus solely on one project. So for the month of August, I will be joining some people over on Instagram to do the End the Summer Write Challenge. And basically everyone is setting their own goals for the month of August. We're in August. Everyone is setting their own goals for the month of August. And I have 3 goals that I want to do, and we'll all be cheering each other on and holding each other accountable, because I'm going to miss that about camp. I really love how there's so many people that do it, and there's so many people that want to see you all succeed, and it's really nice to have that community just to hold each other accountable. So if you follow me over on Instagram, which is linked down in the description, you already know these 3 goals of mine. I posted about them, I think, on Saturday. So the first goal I think is a pretty obvious one, but I really want to finish draft number 2 of Project A, because I am so close to the end, and even though there's some editing that has to go on after I finish this draft, I want to at least get the draft done. And I think there's about 20,000 words left, so it shouldn't be the entire month. It should just be at least half or a week of the month, and I should just be able to like knock that out of the park and then worry about the editing later. And then my second goal is to implement the changes that I made in Project A that carry over to Project Restart, because they happen simultaneously in the same universe. And some things that changed in Project A, I need to make sure change also in Project Restart. So while I'm implementing those changes to Project Restart, I want to get that project into a working draft. And what I mean by working draft is it's basically the Word document that I will be working from. So it's the one that I will send out to probably a sensitivity reader, and then I'll make a copy of it, implement the changes. So I still have each variation of the draft, but I won't be making any more major changes to it. It'll just kind of be the one that I'm working from. And I'm really excited to get into that and to take these next steps for Project Restart, so that hopefully this book can come out in April of next year, April or May, I don't know, spring of next year. And again, that shouldn't take too long because I'm not going to be rewriting. I'll just be copy and pasting and then changing some little details that need to be changed, making sure that all of the placeholder text is not placeholder text. There's actual names for people and names for the city, names for the towns and the coffee shop, which I need to figure out a name for and I can't figure it out because the two names that I've thought of both actually exist, which would be fine, but it really bothers me that they both exist. I don't want that. I want to like come up with my own thing, and it's fine. We'll figure it out. We have a month to figure it out. And then my third goal for the month, and what I'll probably work on last, is to outline a new secret project. And if you've been to my live streams, you probably know what this project is. It's not as secret as I'm trying to make it sound out to be. It's just something that I haven't really talked about in a sit-down video. It's more something that I've talked about on vlogs. Maybe, I don't know if I've talked about this on a vlog, but it's definitely something that I've talked about a lot on my live streams, and I'm really excited to dive into this project just because it sounds like so much fun, and it's gonna be a bit therapeutic for me, which will be very nice. But I want to make sure I have a nice outline of that done. Even though I've considered myself a pantser or a plantser in the past, I think I'm changing over to be a plotter because, as I said in my last vlog, my first drafts have been horrendous. And I feel like it would relieve a lot of stress off me if I actually plan out what the plot is going to be and leave some things open for like discovery as I'm writing, but really nail down what I want the actual plot to be, what the beats I need to hit are, and I want to make sure I get that set in stone before I jump into draft 1. So hopefully in the future I won't need 3 drafts of a project like I have with Project Restart or some other projects as well, but instead I can have first draft and then a second draft and then a working draft. So I really want to make sure I get that book outlined, that project outlined. I've already kind of plotted the entire thing. I just want to make sure I'm hitting the beats that I need to hit and making like a mood board for it and finding some artwork that just embodies the project because that sounds super fun. And I would really like to see like a visual of my project. It would be kind of cool before I start writing it just to get in the mood of that project, which I'll probably work on either in September or November, maybe October. Who knows? There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of things I need to work on. So those are my 3 goals for August. Let me know down in the comments what you guys will be working on in the upcoming month or upcoming months. I used to be the person that said, okay, well, camp is over, I'm gonna work on stuff, and then I never work on it, which might be how this goes. But I'm really gonna try to get this stuff done because it needs to get done. So I am super excited for the upcoming month. I'm super excited to cheer everyone on here and over on Instagram. I definitely update more over on Instagram, so if you want to go check that out, link is in the description below. But I'm trying to film more Wednesday videos, so I have more content for you guys, and I'm not just doing a video and 2 live streams a week. So if you liked this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you are not already, go ahead, subscribe down below. And if you've made it this far in the video, let me know what your favorite animal is. Mine is a penguin. I don't know why. They're just cute. I like them. But that is all I have for today's video, so I will see you guys all hopefully next week, or next Sunday, or tonight when I have my live stream. There's a lot of stuff going on this month. Nevertheless, I will see you guys all hopefully next week. Bye!